respect of the fact that Bayern Munich won't be signing Nicolas Jackson permanently, doesn't change the fact that his value has changed. No. Chelsea still value the player higher, at least higher, above 60 million pounds. That means anybody that is coming in to sign Nicolas Jackson should prepare a fee of 60 million pounds and above to get the Senegalese striker, or let me say player. And mind you, I will still repeat it again. For those of you that have been saying that Chelsea need to reinstate Jackson. Jackson is far better than Delap. What is Delap doing? This one, that one. See, the truth about the matter is that I have made it clear before. I'm not disputing what Jackson did during his time and also how he also fumbled during his time. But the truth is, we don't need Jackson in Chelsea. We are talking about signing experienced player, and you're telling me about reinstating Jackson. I saw some comments when I talked about Jackson. I was reading some comments. That is why I'm saying this now. People were saying that we can use it from the left wing. Jackson can come from the bench. His runs, he makes Palmer good. All these things. It's not making sense. That is not what we are looking for. That is what you are fighting against. That is what the Jackson kind of player, that is what we are fighting against. You understand? So for me, Nicolas Jackson is not going to be with Chelsea. Even from the player angle, forget about the club angle. From the player angle, it doesn't look like somebody that will be coming back to Chelsea or that will be playing for Chelsea next season. You grab. And when I sat down and look at all the players when it comes to the striking position, and I remember that Emmanuel Emega will be coming next season, I just laughed. I laugh seriously because the moment I think of Emega, I just remember that definitely one of these players, let's keep Jackson aside, one of these players, Delap and Gil, one of them will leave. Yes. One of them we have to leave. That is the truth. One of them we have to leave. But I have made it clear on my own ground. I don't want Delap to be in Chelsea next season. I'm not saying that Chelsea should sell him. Chelsea should loan him. Loaning him will be a very good one for him. It will help him. It will help him develop. It will help him gain his ground. And also help him build that momentum to play in a club like Chelsea. Mind you, Delap joined Ipswich. Delap was performing in the Championship. From Ipswich, then Ipswich was promoted to the Premier League. Just one season wonder. Even the one season wonder was not that spectacular. Just that, now the English media, they always have a way of hyping their own or, putting things up front. Especially when it comes to big players and their own players. So Chelsea have to see what they can do. They competed with Manchester United, secured the young man's signature up to date. You are yet to figure out the best of Delap, or what does Delap knows how to do best. I'm yet to figure it out. I've not gotten that best. So for me, Delap alone will be better. But Emmanuel Emega, I don't know. But I can tell you for free, bear this in mind. He's a fantastic player. He's doing very well at Strasbourg. He score goals. He's an injury player too, but it's not the injury type, but he's an injury player. Bear it in mind. And also, he will struggle a little bit. This one is, I'm just trying to let the Chelsea fan base know of this one. Emega will struggle a little bit. Because what I'm saying is, I read a comment that is making me say this. Because somebody said that, look at, we want to bring in Emega when we have Jackson that we can reinstate to the club and can also do better than the Emega that we've been bringing in. Do you understand? I'm not saying that Emega is better than Jackson. If you check Jackson don't explore. From Villarreal to Chelsea, from Chelsea to Bayern Munich. Come on. You can't compare him. You can't use Emega to compare Jackson that is only from Strasbourg. But when it comes to this season, Emega has been fantastic, but not that fantastic as early part of the season. But Emega has been good. So the talk now is that which of these striker will you say apart from Jackson? Between Gil, Delap, between Magiu and Delap, you need to let go of one. Because next season, I have told you guys, I don't want a Chelsea that will be talking about top 4. I want a Chelsea that will be competing for the Premier League. And also, I saw a rumor, I don't know how true or how verified that talk is, that Chelsea will be looking at players like Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah. Lingard, see, truth be told, Van Dijk is a solid player. Van Dijk is a fantastic player. Mohamed Salah is an absolute brilliant player. But will he come to Chelsea? I don't think so. Even the Van Dijk, I don't think he will come to Chelsea. I don't think so. But never can tell. That was how we were talking about Frank Lampard when Lampard was in Chelsea. Then when he wanted to leave for another club, when he wanted to leave after his contract expired, the next thing we saw Frank Lampard in Manchester City. We are in the Man City jersey. Am I lying? No. So if Chelsea are really keen, or based on this rumor that they are looking at the likes of Van Dijk and Salah, it's not going to be bad. These are the kind of experience we want in our team. Forget about what has happened this season. You can't see, if you watch Van Dijk for the past 5 seasons right now, you can't say that he has not been good. I cannot even use Gabriel or Saliba, any of them, to compare Van Dijk. Mark it anyway. I can never. To tell you how I rank Van Dijk. If you bring Van Dijk to my team now, I'll be happy. Yes. He's not a bad one. The truth about the matter is that the Liverpool team is going through what they call restructuring under slots. That is one of the things affecting Van Dijk. But why are we appreciate Van Dijk? Because Van Dijk is not just a leader. He's somebody that we coordinate. He's somebody that we command. He's somebody that we stand in front of players to tell them that, hey, we have to do this. We have to do this. If we don't do this, we can't achieve this. If somebody that we push the younger ones to do things right, that is one thing I will appreciate from a player like Van Dijk. John Stones is not a bad one from Man City. But the only problem I have with John Stones is the injury side of it. We said it, we discussed it here. Stones has never been a bad player. John Stones is one player that can come in and give you a late winner. John Stones is a leader. He commands respect in the back line. It's not a bad one. Those are experienced players too. Mohamed Salah, he might not be playing every game, but definitely the younger ones will learn from him. If these owners are really keen on developing their young players, their potential that they are bringing, they need experienced players within them. So this Salah and Van Dijk thing, it sounds funny, but if it happens, it's a good one. It's a good move. We go for it. You understand? I'm pushing forward. If Mikhailo Mudryk is to serve his ban, if he's to serve his 4-year ban, after his 4-year ban, he should be 20. This 4-year ban, we then give Mudryk, me I no like him. Let me check something. Sorry, give me a minute. Let me check something. Yes, Mikhailo Mudryk is 25 years. He's 25 years. January 5th, made him 25 years. If he should serve his 4-year ban from the FA, he will be 29 years old. That is 6 years has gone down the drain already. Because if you add 1 year plus this, okay, 5 years. Let's say 5 years has gone down. Will be going down the drain, because 1 plus this 4 will be 5. How many years contract did Mikhailo Mudryk sign with Chelsea? You see, as this their own investment carry loss. You see, as he carry loss. But it's really painful. Let us see how the appeal will work out. And also pushing forward, we are hearing that not only Chelsea monitoring Andoni Iraola, we are also hearing that Manchester United are keen on including Andoni Iraola on the managerial list to compete with Michael Carrick for the United job. Well, I know the card that they are playing. Yes, this card, we don't see him before. It's familiar. We are familiar with this card. I know the card that the English media is playing. Why must you use Manchester United? What are you guys trying to push? You are trying to push this. If Manchester United can go for this thing, Andoni Iraola, that means he's good. You know, remember this guy signing Marco Cucurella. Remember what Todd Bodley said? He said that it's not that they really scouted for Cucurella. It's not that he really scouted, because that time he was the sporting director. Todd Boehly. It's not that he really scouted for Cucurella. He said that he signed Cucurella because of Man City was going in for Cucurella. So within himself, he feel that, okay, for Man City to go for my Cucurella, that means Cucurella is good and there's something special about my Cucurella. And that was how Cucurella was signed. Else, the initial destination of Cucurella, according to rumor, not according to visibility, according to what we are saying, it was Man City. Now, they are playing the same card now. They have seen that the rumor, they have been pushing the Andoni Iraola thing to the Chelsea side. They are pushing it to the Chelsea side seriously so that Chelsea can sign and Andoni Iraola be waiting they call him. Now, they have included that Manchester United are also showing interest in signing the coach. You see the card where they want to play now. They want trigger Chelsea so that Chelsea go say, oh boy, this one way man you don't dey interested. That means say, get with this guy good. For man to show working, this guy good. Before you go no thought, Boehly go signal Igbali say, I'm gonna collect this guy. Say for man to pull head, that means say in good. Not knowing that nothing come out. Not knowing that nothing come out. I'm not a fan of, see, Iraola is good. I'll keep saying it. I'm not downplaying the coach, but he's not good for Chelsea. Me, I don't tell our coach is the way me I want for Chelsea. You see, if they go bring Antonio Conte, cool. At this point, we need Antonio Conte. If they go bring Nagelsmann, come. See, coach is there for markets where if he go bring. You see these two men there. Xavi Alonso, I have made it clear, he will struggle a little bit at the early part, but he will get it right. But if you want him to continue getting it right, you need to give him players. The truth about the matter is that at this point, anybody that is coming to Chelsea, any coach that will be coming to Chelsea, we need players. Not just giving them players, experienced players. Experienced players. You understand? And see another pushing again that the English media is pushing again. Now, Anthony Gordon has a serious chance of leaving Newcastle in the summer transfer. Bayern Munich is really interested. Now, they don't push the narrative. Say, Bayern, why is it that when it comes to these English players, they always put it as if big clubs are showing interest? So that particular club initially that was, especially in Chelsea, now that they use set that trap for. They disagree use Chelsea set that trap. Because Chelsea go say, for this person to go, Muku Chuked. You understand? Anthony Gordons is not a bad one. I have told you guys the only thing about Anthony Gordons. He's not that spectacular. He's not the game changer kind of winger. But if you had to say a winger that is better than my current two left wingers right now, I will say yes. He's far, far better than Garnacho and Gittins. Yes. You understand? He's far, far better than Garnacho and Gittins. And still on the coaching side, we also heard that the FC Porto coach is also linked to the Chelsea job. Well, let's see how it goes. You understand? So guys, I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your humble boy, Peters.